Probably gonna edit most of that off the video. Oh, I can't talk. In last week's video, I upcycled this men's shirt, and I did a very simple upcycle. The truth is, I have quite a few men's shirts. Some of them are super gorgeous, and I'm looking forward to upcycle them. But the problem is, if you've seen one of my videos, you can see that sometimes I put things in the form, and I go, shall I do this? Shall I do that? And I thought, you know, instead of just going crazy about what I want to do with these are only 3 of them. I have 2 in the wash and 2 ironing. So I have quite a lot to do. And the reason why I want to do men's shirt is because I'm lazy and I like the buttonholes. I like this already made for me. Also, the quality of the cotton is gorgeous and I can pick them up for as little as €1 sometimes, €2, €5. Not expensive for the quality of the fabric, and most of the work is already done. So it's all a win-win. So the point of this video is for me to not repeat the same thing over and over again. What I want to do is to have a little bit of inspiration moment here to see what other people have been doing and see if something sparkles my mind. So I thought I'd show you what my research I have lent to and how I might want to upcycle some of these shirts. The first company that I want to talk to you is Stitchless TV. I think I spoke about her a while back. I was just looking at her channel and it looks like sadly she's not posting anymore, but she does have a massive catalog of sewing tutorials. She was one of the very few YouTubers that have ever sewing. And she inspired me so much. She made some amazing stuff. She's quite a seamstress. I hope she's doing well, even though she's not posting anymore. She has quite a few videos about shirts, making shirts. And I kind of think I want to categorize this how you upcycle the shirt into the final product that you want to do at the end, what product you want to have at the end. So if you were to have men's shirt and you want to create another piece of clothing, and in my case, I almost 100% of the time, I want to make it more feminine. I like to be used for a woman. Sometimes myself, and as I keep on saying to myself, maybe to build the brand that I wanted to build. We'll get there. So if you want to upcycle these shirts to make them into blouses, into women's blouses, Stitchless TV has a couple of videos that are fantastic. So she has this upcycle where she has this cute little ruffle all around a pretend joke on the shirt. By putting the ruffle, it looks like there's a joke there. And then it just breaks up the fact that it's a masculine item to start with. And I think that is super clever. I don't particularly like to put too much volume around here because it makes me even wider and it's not something I like. But for another type of bodies, and if this is what you like, regardless of what your body is like, I personally don't like it on me, not on my chest like that. Maybe going vertically, I would. I like flounces things. I love a flouncy sleeve and I love a flouncy, maybe going vertically. But going around my chest, I don't think it suits me. But as I say, I love letting people be. You do you, girl. You do you. When you imagine like a men's shirt, the first idea you have is this kind of blue, maybe with a white stripe, light blue normally. White and light blue seems to be the most common ones. She has a video that she turns one of these shirts into, I think it's a top. But you could easily extend it into a dress by turning the bottom plug to the back and then do like a scoop and a spaghetti strap. The top is lovely and the dress that you could put layers on would be gorgeous for the summer. She also has another way of upcycle them is like just to put some embroidery, and she has like the profile of a lady with the lips. So the lips are all embroidered in red, and then the eyelashes. And it's so cute. It's so imaginative and creative. And I like to look at somebody else's process because you can get stuck. I'm probably gonna edit most of that off the video. Oh, I can't talk. If you want to check out and Stitchless TV, she has quite a lot. Even though she's not posting now, she still have awesome stuff. I've been following these girls from London for the longest time. I love the title, I love the brand. It's called Grandpa's Shirts. I love it because they truly make it super simple. They get the shirt and they probably just cut the button of it, shorten it up, and with all that extra fabric on the shirts and the front and the back, they make the cute little colors. And I don't know, I think they're making the shirts more like that these days. But if you look back in the Instagram and you go down quite a bit, you can see that they used to do cute little dresses as well. And I absolutely love dresses. In the summer, I just live on dresses. It's so simple and cute. If a dress fits you nicely, it's just the easiest thing to put in. And I absolutely love dresses. They seem to specialize on the cute little colors and the little bit of balls to close it, similar to the Ganni top. The Ganni top. That was quite the Ganni top went viral. I don't need to tell you. But I've noticed that a lot of people have a stick to that kind of closure to do like little bows. And I'm thinking, I mean, if you were to put the shirt on top of like a vest or something underneath, fine. But otherwise, I don't know how practical it's just to close the shirt, a shirt that you're not going to wear anything else underneath, you know, like underwear and the shirt. I don't know. For me, I don't understand. I think for me, I will definitely either wear it with the bows and with a vest underneath or a camisole or something. But for young people in the summer, maybe that's cool. I absolutely love the way it's super simple upcycles, and it's all in the fabric. It's all in the tailoring that already comes with the Grandpa's shirts. So that is another way. I put all the links below in the description. That's another cool one to look at it, because if you want to do a quick upcycle, you can see how adorable they can turn up to be. If you're still on the more agey kind of upcycle, and not everything has to be done for my age group, so if you still want to do something a little bit more agey, there's quite a lot of brands and people out there doing some cool stuff. I found this very inspirational called Sarah O. Robinson. Sarah O. Robinson. She basically makes like almost like a top, kind of a bikini type with the shirts, and then cuts the sleeves and do like a little bolero. And I guess you could tidy up and make it a little bit more complex as the summer comes in. So you could wear it like, it's almost like, it's a top, but it's almost like a bikini kind of thing. I mean, it wouldn't be a bikini because it's made out of men's shirt, but you know what I mean. I'll put some pictures so you can see what I'm saying. With the bolero, it looks all very cute, actually. I love what young girls and young people are doing. I absolutely love Gen Z because their love of vintage, their love of upcycling and remaking and making their own style. I absolutely love that. And that this is a nice way, because men's shirts is something that for generations we've done. I mean, for generations we have trying to keep up with what we've got, and you know, quilting and patchworking, all kinds from there to reuse what we've got. And I love to see that same feeling into a stylizing something that is as simple as a man's shirt. This is something that most people have in their wardrobes, and if you don't, you could just thrift it for these days, not much at all. So Sarah O. Robinson is another cool designs. That's a cool one too. Okay, so the second company from India that is doing some really cool stuff is called dudelage.in, and I'm just looking here at this guy wearing this lovely denim shirt, and it says it's leftover denim patchwork shirt. What they say here is they use conscious fabrics, and they say We upcycle factory waste, use textile to textile recycled materials, and explore natural dye organic cotton to make our collections. And what I love is, again, we're going back to piecing things together and make it more interesting, make it more beautiful. Just because the way I look at patchwork is similar to the way a print or a textile designer will look at creating a new print. So you will do some drawing, whatever it is, and then you do the repeats, whatever. For me, the patchwork is that sort of same thing. It's creating a new textile with different elements, in my case, pieces of fabric. So any company that does the same thing in a bigger scale, like this lovely company, it really is quite inspirational to me. And I love the way how high-end patchwork can look. So these ones are not necessarily just from men's shirts, but they are like pre-waste, pre-consumer waste. And then they use that. But it's a very good source of inspiration. I'll put some pictures, and again, I put all the links down below. One company that I discovered not long ago that I am absolutely gushing all over is a company called Malion. They are a Japanese company, and they do not just upcycle men's shirts, but they seem to upcycle just about everything. So right to my heart. They've got this, again, beautiful patchwork. I know when people, my daughter says, I hate patchwork, yet I have done a couple of hoodies for her and she loves them. I said, you know, that's patchwork. So no, you just put this piece and that piece together. Yeah, that's patchwork. She just think of patchwork as in like just quilts, and which on their own are great pieces of art. I absolutely love them. But in her mind, patchwork is just that. It's not something you could do super funky with. Malion is one of those companies that makes amazing stuff with men's shirts and leftover fabrics. And they have this design that is super cool. It's like a vest with, they're utilizing the buttons from the men's shirts. And they all patchwork like blues and browns together. And then they make this kind of a straight thing without sleeves. And then obviously you could have a jumper underneath or a blouse. In this case, they have this kind of almost floating sleeves puffed up all in there. And it's very interesting. It almost looks like these sleeves could go with anything. Anyway, you need to look at them because they have stunning upcycles. You could see crochet being upcycled, straight to my heart. You could see denim. I don't know what I prefer the most to upcycle. Denims, men's shirts, crochet, lace, textiles. Any textiles that I see that I love, I will try to have a go at them. Gorgeous collections. And I will put some pictures, hopefully over me talking in here. And I will put the link down below too. So I'm just looking at one from Siam Circle, and it says a spring color scheme. 4 recycled shirts were used for this one. And it's literally like super easy, super cool, cut and paste almost, this patchwork. I'll put these pictures and I put this link and I put a whole bunch of inspiration. But I want to move on to another type of product that you might want to do with your men's shirts. I have a list of some people that have been making gorgeous clothing for kids with men's shirts. And it's something you can make for your own children, for your grandchildren, for any children. It is just the cutest thing. My kids are all teenagers now, so unfortunately, I'm just looking around and going, oh, it's so cute. There is some absolutely gorgeous little girls' dresses made with men's shirts. It separates little tops and the little skirts. And obviously, this cotton is so superior, it's so good. And I have not done this for a long time, but I used to go to Waterloo Market in Amsterdam. And I literally pick the shirts on the right day, on the right time of the year, like if you go at the end of the summer, and if you go at the end of the winter, you pick up the long sleeves, extra large, so more fabric for me, and you pick them from the floor for €1. And all it takes is for me to put them all in a bag, from the bag straight into the laundry, wash and dry, perfectly useful fabric. the most beautiful, beautiful dresses for little girls and little boys, little shirts, little sets for little kids. It's gorgeous, even infants, even like really, really cute little kimono. So it's so adorable. To think that these materials could have just been on for me, it's unfathomable. Sometimes I go down the rabbit hole of YouTube, and I have found this girl, I think it's called Breakfast something, and she's a dumpster diver in the US, in Texas, I think. Oh my God, the stuff that she picks from the dumpster. Clothing, that all it needs to do is to wash. I picked a couple of shirts in the thrift store last Saturday because I am obsessed. My partner was with me, and one of the shirts have like a marking here, and I was like, I don't know if it will come out because it looked like really tough. And he was, I really, really like the shirt. It's like a dark navy with like a tiny little embroidered pink roses. Gorgeous. And it's about his size. It wasn't the biggest, but I just love the fabric. I always, obviously, trying to buy the biggest size because the bigger the shirt, the more fabric for me, as I said already. My partner was like, I really, really like, and I made a deal with him. I say, okay, I'll wash it. If the mark goes away, it's for you. If the mark doesn't go away, it's for me. So I washed it, and the mark went away. I'm so sad. I'm going to say to him, you know what? If I don't see you wearing it in the next, it's the long sleeves. If I don't see you wearing it in the next few months, it goes to my studio. And he said, well, I agree. He doesn't need to agree. If he doesn't use it, he won't see it in the wardrobe. It is what it is. I want to mention this new to me Instagram profile called Is Olde. I think it's old. Apparently, she's coming back to do some upcycling and selling. She had kind of taken a break. For me, I just discovered it now. But when I look back at the stuff that she's made, it's absolutely gorgeous. She not only upcycles men's shirts, she also upcycled everything else. So it's a profile worth looking into it, because I absolutely love the creativity of some of these gorgeous, gorgeous women and companies and men, and of course, but in this case, this lady, I think, made and designed by Laura in Albany, Wyoming. And the profile is Olde. I think when I finish this video, I'm gonna have to make myself a coffee and pick one of the projects and just crack on with it. Otherwise, I will go down the rabbit hole and I never get anything done. But before I go, I really need to show you this dress. It's a Fashion Institute of Technology. This dress is part of the exhibition in 2013 of the Asian American in New York fashion. And it's a white dress made out of men's shirts, and it is gorgeous. So anyway, this is all I need to talk to you about today. My camera is telling me that it's dying, and to be perfectly honest, so am I. I think I'm feeling a little bit tired. I want a coffee, like always. So anyway, I hope you find the inspiration in here. I hope you get to do something with all the stuff that I've shown you. And don't worry, I'm going to be sewing in a storm this afternoon to maybe show you what I've done in the next video. So until then, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.